just to take a step back, it's a conversation I've been having with quite a few of my guests so far about kind of what school, the kind of institutional racism, for want of a better term, in the schooling system, or just in the system full stop. I'm just wondering, like in the 60s, 70s, when you came here and you were in the secondary school, did you kind of feel a particular expectation towards black students, or was it pretty much just based on your merit, your intelligence? How would you...
No, I had my experience was positive. I mean, I perhaps expected less of myself than some of my lecturers or teachers saw in me.
Okay.
Partly because I was the first born in the family. I was the first heading towards university or thinking of going to university. Neither of my parents were graduates. All the graduates in our family were back in Nigeria. We had uncles, etc. So we knew about the graduate life by proxy, but rather than by, direct parenting experience. And so at the secondary school, I was afraid of being seen as clever. Maybe that was born of always being the one who stood out for colour reasons.
Yeah.
But I was afraid of also standing out as being clever. Wanted to almost dumb down a little. I remember because I was initially doing 4 A-levels, and I was the only one doing 4 A-levels in the school, in the sixth form.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I ain't standing out there. They think I'm going to be clever. I'll drop one. Even though,
seriously?
I mean, it was a struggle as to which one to drop, because I was good at all the subjects that I chose. But eventually I dropped one. But I say in seriousness that I didn't see the institutional racism. Maybe because I've got that go-lucky, can-do spirit anyway. And if it's lurking, my spirit will infect you, and you respond to me positively. Such that I was the first. There were 6 houses.
Yeah.
The boys were divided into 6 houses: Oxford, Bedford, Gloucester, York, Richmond, and etc. And each house had about 600, around about 400 boys in, and I was the first black house captain of one of the houses.
Okay.
And I remember my reward was to give a speech at the school assembly, all 1,400, 1,500 boys in the school.
Oh, wow.
And that was a terrible experience. But it made me into a public speaker later. That terrible speech that I gave as the first black head boy of one of the houses now led me to doing something about public speaking. And now I regarded as an accomplished public speaker. So it goes to show how the negatives can be turned into positives, depending on how you respond to it and embrace it.
Yeah.